Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today we are going to do the first session using the Uniquely Creative Mystery Kit that I purchased from the Boxing Day sale. I recently shared the contents of this box. Please check that video out if you haven't seen it. So the guidelines I have is choosing 3 items from this box and just making something with it. The 3 items I've chosen today is the corrugated sheet. I've got an embossing folder and I've also got these die cuts from Bushland Boutique. Now, being the first round, I've chosen a paper kit and it is based on the colours that are in the collection because I do not have any papers whatsoever from this collection. So I just pulled from my stash. So this one kind of looks like one of the papers. It's from Kaisercraft Teddy Bears Picnic Collection and I wanted to use both sides of the piece of paper. I also chose a gingham. I've got this small blue polka dot and I also have some vintage neutral writing paper. I also have a photo. This was taken many years ago and I believe it was for my husband's birthday. I have a feeling he was 31 that year. So the sketch I have chosen is this one and it's from Scrapper Sketch and I think it's the first sketch in the Christmas series that Lisa's just done. So I will write down in the description which sketch this one actually belongs to, so you can go to her Facebook group and see it there. I brought in some frames because I'm not sure what else I'm going to try and add to this layout. I also have some journaling cards. As you would have seen in the sketch, there was 3 photos. I'm going to use the one and I might just have 2 journaling cards at each side, one with my actual journaling block and another for maybe the cluster or something. Haven't figured that out quite yet. So I've also got my tiny scrap bin which I may use for die cutting or embellishing my page further. Now you see this large circle on the sketch here. I was planning on using the corrugated piece for this one and I'm not sure whether my scan and cut is going to be able to do it. I have never cut anything with a rough edge like this before using it, so I may have to use a dinner plate to get the circle for this layout. What I'll do is I'll set up my base and get my pieces cut, and we'll start putting this layout together. Before I show you my layout, I'll go through the contents of this die cut pack. The collection is Bushland Boutique. So there's sentiments, happy birthday, there's also some journaling cards, more sentiments, this gorgeous banner with the owl. This one is cute. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite work for the layout I'm doing today, so I'll just have to do another layout. Like a camping trip or something, I'm thinking. More sentiments, more flowers, another cluster with the owl. Hearts. As you can see, there's plenty of sentiments, plenty of colours in here. And I also have arrows. Here is my layout. I still need to glue everything down and add a few things to call this layout complete. I did cut the middle out of this yellow gingham just so I can use the scraps on another layout. I cut this piece of paper down and also cut it in half. Instead of running it vertically, I wanted to run it horizontally. And to keep these two together, I applied some double-sided tape and added my washi on the back just to keep it in place while I glued it to the frame here. Now with the corrugated paper, I did try to use my scan and cut. Maybe I didn't have the blade down low enough. However, I just didn't want to risk cutting my mat. So I did use a dinner plate at first. And then when I started to build the layers with my banner and that, I just felt the circle was too big and took away from the pattern at the back. So I went to the kitchen to find a smaller circle, and I ended up with using a saucepan lid. And cut that one down. I plan on keeping these bits as I think I could use them on future layouts. I think after this project's done and they're still hanging around, I'll throw them away, but for the time being I'll hang on to them. Now for this banner piece, I did double matte the papers just to add some colour, and I ran the piece through the embossing folder that I had in my kit, and you can see the texture from the embossing folder on this piece. And then I finished off with the creative cuts to decorate my layout. The journal card did come from this stack here, which is great. I also matted my photo, and this was a scrap. Now, I'm pretty sure this photo was taken for my husband's birthday, so I thought I could definitely add the sentiment happy birthday down the bottom. And I plan on using some stickers to write his name, and I will use the silver because I tried to put the gold on, but it just looks so heavy. And I have all the letters, so we should be fine with that. I'll glue everything down, I'll add all the finishing touches on, and I'll come back and show you what this layout looks like. I just wanted to pop back on quickly to show you the embossing on this banner piece. I'll flip it over so you can actually get a better look. And I'm quite impressed how I managed to line the design up, because when I put the folder in, you will notice it doesn't quite do the whole lot. So I'm quite happy that it doesn't, you can see the crease there. It doesn't look mismatched or off center or anything, so that's a win. Here is my completed layout. I used enamel dots to finish off the clusters, and I added my husband's name to the bottom. And I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I managed to use 3 items from the mystery box, and I think I used 3 or 4 items from my inventory. Paper, scraps, enamel dots, and the alphabet stickers. I thought I'd just share quickly that all the supplies that I used today, including the items I brought in from my inventory, are simply going in this plastic bag and stored with the mystery box. So when I start the next session, everything is all together, and at the end I'll be able to see what I have left. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this one come together, and I hope it inspires you to create something today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.